Greetings, mobile accomplisher. I am Dieter Bone, and this is the Treo 800W, officially announced today, although available for the past week or so. Here we are with an unboxing, and there it is, the Treo 800W in its blue color and new form factor, minus the antenna, adding on great features like GPS and Wi-Fi. And there is the tiny little battery. It's the exact same battery as what's available on the Centro. It's 1150 milliamps. Let's see what else we got in the box here. Let's take a peek. And we've got a micro USB sync cable. We've also got a micro USB AC adapter to charge it with. And of course, throw the box aside here, we also have a pair of stereo headphones that plug into that micro USB port on the side, since it's all that's down there. All right, let's take a look around the device. You can see here it is pretty wee. There on the side, you've got your IR port, your stylus, and your micro SD card slot. The flap on that door is actually pretty sturdy. I don't think you need to worry about that falling off. And flimsy plastic stylus, that is a disappointment. Ah, well. On the back, it is pretty much flat. You've got a big speaker grill, 2-megapixel camera, and a self-portrait mirror. There's your micro USB port on the bottom. It is all that is available, so you will need adapters for headphones. Your side button, your volume buttons, your ringer switch, click, click, and also a Wi-Fi button to toggle Wi-Fi on and off, which is pretty convenient. You've got a LED up there. You've got a very good keyboard on the bottom. Let's take a look at that a little bit more closely. Pardon the lightning. Sorry about that. So anyway, the keyboard's very good. There's extra buttons there on the top, a mail button, calendar button. That's nice to see. And there is your default Today screen. No extra junk, really. It's all pretty much standard stuff, which is very nice, actually. It's a 320 by 320 screen, which is a first, at least in the States here, on Windows Mobile, and it's very nice. Very crisp. It's slightly smaller than the 700W screen, but not too bad. One thing I'm showing you here, the default behavior on the red N key is a little bit different. It takes you back to the Today screen before powering off. Let's hit the Wi-Fi button here, tap it here, and you will see it's going to take us into Wi-Fi mode. There it is, Wi-Fi popped up. Now, if there aren't any networks that the Treo knows about, it's actually going to take you directly to Wi-Fi settings when you hit that, which is pretty slick. And when Wi-Fi is on, you can tap it to go into Wi-Fi settings as well. And when Wi-Fi is on, you can hold it down in order to turn it off. So you kind of have to be aware of whether or not Wi-Fi is on to know exactly what the button's going to do, but 90% of the time, it's just going to do what you want. You hit it, you turn on Wi-Fi, you hold it down, you turn it off. So it's pretty slick. And there you go. Let's take a look around here, see what else we can show you. There is the keyboard, and again, it's pretty easy to type on. I'm actually punching in a search for the location-based search, which is based on Palm's new Maps application, which I'm not really fond of. So I'm going to connect to the internet here, and I just had to take it to the window to get GPS, so I'm actually in a different spot right now. And here it is. There's a listing of pizza next to my current location, and you can go and look at it in a map view. And the interface here, not very user-friendly. You kind of have to know the keyboard shortcuts, and I don't know, it's not that great of a map. I'm happy that Palm and Sprint decided to include some location-based stuff in here. I'm very happy that the GPS is fully unlocked and accessible by any application, but I'm not really sure why they bothered, given that Live Search and Google Maps work so much better than that application, frankly. Well, scroll through, see what other apps are included. You can see there's a couple extra games, Aces, Texas Hold'em, and Astroware Sudoku. So that's nice to see that they included that. And let's head back. Calculator, Pocket Express is included, instant messaging, the multi-client thing from Oz. There's Live Search and Maps, as I just mentioned. And there's Maps again. And you can see there's a different interface here when you come into it. And you can map stuff directly, map a street address, you know, and so on, besides just GPS-based stuff. There's the Sprint software store, and let's go into messaging here. This is Palm's custom threaded text messaging application. There's Sprint navigation, which is based on Telenav. There's also Sprint TV for watching TV, which is pretty neat. And hey, look at that. Sprite backup is included. That's really clever. I'm really glad they put that in there. And also the full Windows Live client, not the version that's only half there. And then, of course, there's also Office Mobile and this program here called My Treo, which is basically Palm's Getting Started app. Gives you shortcuts to setting up email, setting up Wi-Fi, setting up Bluetooth, and also takes you to Palm's online tech support, which is pretty cool. You can jump right in, and it will hop you online into Pocket Explorer, whatever it's called, and take you directly to their online knowledge base. So there it is, a very quick look at the all-new Treo 800W, available on Sprint for $250 after contract. There's much more in the full review at WM Experts and Treo Central, so go take a look.